UZAKI-CHAN on the surface can simply look like a story about an extremely annoying anime girl with a ridiculously large rack. And yeah, for the most part, that is probably because UZAKI-CHAN is a manga about an extremely annoying girl with a... But what if I told you, after reading the entire manga, chapter after chapter, I came to the conclusion that this deceivingly simple anime had a lot more than initially meets the eye. That in reality, UZAKI-CHAN was a manga filled with male manipulators, weird sexual deviants, weirdly attractive little sisters, and worst of all, a series that promotes the accursed anime girl Flesh Fang. Seriously, what is that? Get rid of it! Yes, in today's video, we are going to be taking a deep dive into the UZAKI-CHAN manga by comparing it to the anime and talking about a bunch of weird stuff that's in it that may come as a big surprise to the uninitiated. A lot of these cute anime like Nagatoro or Dragon Maid can get a lot spicier and sometimes just a lot fucking weirder in the manga. If you want me to make another video talking about an anime that has a weird manga, then get this video to 5,000 likes, and I will do exactly that. Now, if you don't know, I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna keep it brief. UZAKI-CHAN is a manga about a girl named UZAKI-CHAN. I know this may be a lot to process all at once, but you're gonna have to stay with me here. UZAKI-CHAN is an Iyashikei series, meaning it is a subgenre of slice of life, portraying characters living out peaceful lives in calming environments, and is intended to have a healing effect on the audience. Thank you so much, Wikipedia. You will forever be my source. Now, does UZAKI-CHAN have a healing effect? When I read this manga, does my HP regenerate? Well, that actually seems to be a little bit of a divisive question, as what I could gather from last video's comment sections, people's opinions tend to be pretty extreme when it comes to the short stack Opie Lolly. Now, personally, I found there to be a lot of differences between reading the manga and watching the anime, and I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. I would say that the biggest reason people do not like this anime is because UZAKI-CHAN is annoying, which, to be completely honest with you, is a pretty fair point. Her rant about chocolate mint ice cream, while absolutely amazing and on point, was multiple pages long and was like 4 minutes long in the anime. If 20% of your anime's episode is dedicated to talking about something completely random like ice cream flavors, you might have a problem. Or you might be watching Monogatari, which, depending on who you ask, might also be a problem. She's constantly pestering the main character to hang out even when he says he doesn't fucking want to. And a lot of the time, it can feel like she is physically incapable of taking no for an answer. And while this wasn't the biggest deal breaker for me, as someone who absolutely adores annoying anime girls, I could see where the people are coming from on this one. So when I sat down and read the manga, something that I realized is that a lot of the biggest problems I felt while watching the anime didn't really feel like problems at all when I read the manga. UZAKI-CHAN is simply a lot less annoying when I can't hear her. It's like muting someone on Discord. The fact that you don't have to listen to her sometimes can be a good thing. Now, that's no shade to the voice actress. It's just sometimes Uzaki can be a little bit wordy. And the slow pacing the anime seems to find itself trapped in isn't really a problem with the manga either, because the chapters are so incredibly short and I could just read faster if I want to. And obviously what's most important is all the bonus chapters that are sprinkled in between the chapters that make it to the anime, because holy moly, they do be putting quite a bit of booba in the manga that you are never going to see if you watch the anime. Chapter 50 had me acting up, boys. This mangaka knows what he's doing, because this isn't some low quality doujin on N-Hen. I'm talking about the official stuff, man. When you're sipping that booba straight from the source, straight from the author himself, it is like a blessing like no other. I mean, if you just go to the author's Twitter, you could probably just take a look for yourself that even years after dedicating his entire life to a manga about a healing girl with ridiculously large Gonkoniga hoogs, the majority of his retweets are still anime girls with ginormous Gonkoniga hoogs. UZAKI-CHAN, mangaka, if you're out there somewhere, I love you, man. You are literally the GOAT, and you are just like me for real, for real. Now, one chapter of the manga I really like in particular would be chapter 48. Now, I watched season 1 of the anime, and I was blessed with the MILF of all MILFs, Suki Uzaki, also known as Uzaki's mom. A woman with an amazing figure, fair skin, childbearing hips, and if she ever opens her eyes in literally any frame from the anime, look, I'm sure those would be pretty beautiful too. After watching the anime, I flipped through the manga pages endlessly until I stumbled upon something that I was not ready for. UZAKI-CHAN. little sister. Now, as much as I like to meme about Orimo and Iromanga Sensei and the 4,000 other incest anime that are more than readily available for anyone to go watch, I hate to admit it, but I actually am not that into incest. It's alright. It's a little taboo and spicy, don't get me wrong, but it's never really something I look for. Now, you can make fun of me for thinking it's a little spicy, but there's a reason it's on the front page of every porn site ever. In an entirely fictional context, incest can be pretty based. I mean, let's be real. What the fuck am I even talking about anymore? In chapter 48, we are introduced to the one and the only Yanagi Uzaki, also known as UZAKI-CHAN's little sister. This anime girl is a banger waifu. And I mean, literally cut your hair, girl. Well, actually, UZAKI-CHAN's entire family is genuinely hilarious. Chapters that feature her family are typically the ones that left me laughing the most, kicking my feet in the air like a little schoolgirl. But UZAKI-CHAN's little sister, Yanagi Uzaki, there's just something about not being able to see her eyes that makes her so mysterious. Like, I just wanted to spit in my face and smoke cigarettes with me. You guys wouldn't understand. You haven't ascended to a greater plane of existence like me to know that you want an anime girl to smoke cigarettes with. She's so bad, in fact, that I even considered buying the Uzaki-chan wa Asobitai Uzaki Yanagi Dream Tech 1/7 Ushigara Bikini. But then I remembered my Fumos, and I thought about how I needed to save money so they could have food through the winter that awaits us. Oh! Something that I think doesn't get talked about enough is that while Uzaki-chan is pretty undebatably an extremely annoying anime girl, she's also a wildly and genuinely nice person, which is a line that's hard to balance on, but I think our mangaka does a really good job. Under those ginormous bags of milk on her chest lies what can only be considered a heart of gold. And look, man, I'm absolutely here for it. When you first start reading the story, that can be something that feels impossible to be true. But as you watch the characters slowly start to develop and reveal more aspects about themselves very naturally over time, you start to realize how well-intentioned Uzaki-chan is. And a lot of the time, it's her actions that do the talking. Whether it's taking care of the MC when he's sick, making bacon pancakes, take some bacon and I put it in a pancake. And that's the part that I think really sells the series as something worthy of my respect. And that it is an Iyashike series. And the more and more I read the manga, the more I truly start to feel the healing powers of Uzaki-chan. And it's Iyashike, yes, but it's Iyashike that I feel like is directed towards me in ways that are specifically relatable to me. I found Uzaki-chan to be extremely relatable. When Uzaki-chan drinks way too fucking much and does not drink any water and then throws up in her bedsheets and empties her guts in the toilet, first of all, hot. Second of all, she's just like me, for real, for real. The age of the characters, the personality of the characters, the grounded story elements, the aspects of family and friends and work-life balance all being realistically integrated within the everyday life chapters is not something that I think can be entirely dumbed down to anime/manga of a girl with ridiculously large titties. Yes, the titties are way too big. Like, I mean, holy schmoly, the back pain is going to be absolutely wild. But aside from the huge Gonkonica hoogs, there truly is a lot to enjoy in this short little manga. Whether it's little sisters or MILFs, Uzaki-chan has you covered. Whether it's throwing up in a toilet or ranting about mint chocolate for 4 minutes of an animated runtime, Uzaki-chan has got you covered. That one doesn't sound as cool, actually, but the point is that in this deceivingly silly and simple manga, I found there to be quite a bit of relatable material that made me laugh, made me chuckle, and exhale through my nose countless times. And when it comes to a manga like this, isn't that all you can really ask for? Also, I love big Gonkonica hoogs, baby. Yes, I love anime woman. Yeah. Season 2 is still airing. So if you're one of those people who just doesn't do manga, then you have 2 seasons of this dang thing to go check out. But moreover, you probably should just read the gosh darn manga. That's my opinion. All right, see ya.